Guys, this is the second head hitter trap. The part 2 of the head hitter. Basically, you are just a normal player and somebody is chasing you. But the person who's chasing you has no idea that there's a fire charge. And when you're running, when you jump up in the cobweb, it doesn't make a sound. But when you reach the end, it does. And you have just enough time to sprint away. But when the enemy comes, when he jumps in, he's going to be like, whoa, a fireball just hit me. Because, like, after that, there's some delay time of when the fireball will hit. And that is how the second head hitter trap works. I don't have anybody to, like, test it on, but that's basically how the second head hitter trap kind of works. It also is slightly modeled different to make it, like, seem harder for the player to, like, survive, but really, it also will trick them into thinking that this isn't a head hitter at all. And they can still die from the original head hitter trap ways. Now, I wasn't very good at redstone, but this is like the best redstone I could do. And I'm going to block this all off with obsidian and basically show you guys how this trap works. So basically, this trap is like the hardest trap to like ever notice and survive, but it's also a hard trap to make, because like this trap isn't really easy to make. Now with this head hitter, this looks very special head hitter. You see, this is how you survive this head hitter. In fact, it's basically the normal head hitter for the first player. And then the second player gets a fistful of fireball. And all of this redstone in here is like blocked off, but I will actually... What does this... Oh, they made it so that it's sideways. That's cool. So it's not like annoying the world out of the player. So basically how this head hitter trap works is there's all of these redstone stuff that basically then shoot a fireball. Then there's this redstone column right here. And then this thing that activates the fireball. Like that. And now this is how the trap would look like. Then there's a spot where the player can get out. And I think this trap would look good as a actual trap. It's not gonna work in Bed Wars, of course, because it's not like anything special. But this is basically what the trap looks like. And there's like all this stuff. I don't know how you can copy this down, but there's these. And then that with the gem facing that way. And then, of course, there's that stuff up there, a loop-up thing. And then there's a cobweb and a shooting thing with fireballs in it, which also are connected to whatever that would be. And yeah, that's basically how the trap works. So, how you survive it, again, like this. And it'll set off a fireball. Right where the player would be. And the player would either fall for the original head hitter, or actually, like, get hit by the fireball itself. Like, oh, the head hitter doesn't work? Hold up. Oh, because it's slab. Oh, it's a slab. The head hitter slab trick. It is going to be the most annoying. Oh, then that doesn't work. Well, now it's like this, then. That's going to be a very confusing trap. They will not suspect it, though. When they come across here, they'll be like, well, that's just not, that's probably a head hitter. But then they're like, oh, a cobweb. And then they'll get fireballed. Of course, you can change the delay tick time to whatever you think works best for the head hitter. I think this would work best. Oh gosh, a glitch. Hold up. 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and then this. And up here, it would be a 3. So yeah, that's basically how the trap works. And fire can't actually hit you on this slab, because it can't, like, go burn the slab. It has to go directly down the hole. So that's a good head hitter trap. And then you can, like, safely escape across here, blah, blah, blah. And all the way over here is where you can escape from the ER fireball demise, or sword, or arrow, or whatever demise he might try to give you. I'm not good at Bed Wars, but I do know that none of this is capable of it. But if you're in a survival world, this is surely a thing you could do. You can definitely make this in a survival world and, like, amaze your friends with the redstone stuff. Yeah, this, I just thought, like, what if I upgrade the head hitter? Yeah. Also, another trap I've seen about is the ladder trap. So, how would I upgrade the ladder trap? Not like the one with the ladder that you place a block on and then the player gets juked, but like the other ladder trap. Made with obsidian, we will see how this trap goes. And if this trap actually works. So it's supposed to be like a void here, and there, and there. Oh, well, that doesn't work anymore. But I have just the thing. The wire trap. I'm thinking, what if we make a new type of trap with iron bars and then a ladder? No, that doesn't work. What is almost a block, but not quite a block? Can these? No. Yeah, the ladder trap just doesn't work. But I have a new trap idea. Well, this could be part one of the trap. Players would just get confused by this. But then I was thinking, what if there was a skeleton down here? I've never thought of another trap like this. This is now just me making a trap. I am not a pro Minecrafter, so this may take a bit. But I'll call this the skeletal demise. Yeah, basically, there used to be a trap where you could, like, go on a ladder and it would, like, mess up the player. Well, this would be, like, the thing where you'd hold out a shield, block the arrow, go up the ladder, and get out. But the other player wouldn't see the skeleton and be like, oh, it's okay to do it, let's go. So, how would this work? First we have to place the skeletons here. Yes, we should place, like, 4. Oh, you don't belong here. Sorry. You're immortal! Get out of here! I'm telling you, this guy's immortal. Finally, got him out. Dude, I'm supposed to go. And if we go into survival, we'll try to shoot. Oh, these skeletons aren't good at aim. Okay, yep, those skeletons, they are not good at aim. Hold up, where did they go? Oh, they're over here. Hold up. Bro, these skeletons are not good at aiming. Is it just the iron bars or something? It's like, bro, you're supposed to hit the player. Hold up. I gotta change back to creative. Skeletons, you're supposed to shoot the... Oh. No, I can't have you burning. Stop burning, I demand you. I demand you to stop burning like a skeleton. Oh, they just jump in the void. Okay. Well, I think 2 is better than 4. Also, there's useless arrows, so I guess this trap could work. As long as none of your skeletons burn. It could definitely work in Bed Wars. This is probably a Bed Wars capable trap. All you have to do is, like, have full blocks instead of half blocks, though. And, yeah, it will still probably kind of work. Wait, no, you could just have them standing there with, like, 1 block right. Yeah, you could just literally have the void right here, and have the 2 of them standing in an unreachable place, and then have, like, 2 blocks here or something. No, like, they will just only shoot the player. This is a Bed Wars capable trap. Except, this is how it would look in Bed Wars. That's how it would look in Bed Wars. And So this is a Bed Wars capable trap. And how it would look in Bed Wars would be like this, but with endstone and the skeletons stayed in place. Please, don't go in the void. You're already safe enough. Basically, now you'd like climb up right there. And like the player would like try to follow you, but your skeletons would shoot the player. I guess you could also, like, maybe somehow add, like, an iron golem. Oh, the skeletons look scared when I said that. Like, maybe you could also add, like, an iron golem, but it doesn't attack the skeletons, of course. Which, this is gonna be a really hard thing to make, but... skeletons. Wow! Okay. Let's just pretend. Okay. Okay. So this. Okay. This is how it would look in Bed Wars. So, like, hold up. I gotta find that iron golem. This would be the thing of Bed Wars. And, like, the player would probably meet its demise either way. I think the golem can reach the player. Hold up. We gotta give, like, the golem the standing platform. Hold up. I'm sorry, Mr. Golem. You're gotta move. Thank you, Mr. Golem. Okay. This guy's a lot more smarter than the skeletons who keep falling off the cliff. Okay, that was on me. That was on me. Blame it on me. That was entirely my fault. Honestly, the golem can literally fit right there. Basically, that's how the top would look. What's the golem's reaction? Oh no. Aha, you can't get the golem now. But you do get it. Buddy, that won't fit in the cage. This looks... Wow! What? How did it go through the blocks? What? 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 Okay, yeah, that's basically... Okay, yeah, I cannot... This is another trap that would probably be a Bed Wars trap. That trap is not capable in Bed Wars, and you probably die before you finish this. Yeah, you definitely died before you could finish this, and if this was capable in Bed Wars, yeah, death. Also, while you're walking, it still senses you, so that the player could get hit by fireballs repeatedly, instead of just once. Also, if any other players want to, like, ruin your trap, you can still jump up. Wait. Yeah, they can still jump up, and it'll still be a normal Bed Wars. Okay, yeah, they cannot jump back up. Okay, yeah, the player has to be like that. but it still works. It still works as a bedwars trap. This is still kind of works. We just don't really have it entirely planned out correctly. Oh, I got stuck. Oh no. Okay. There we go. That's how a bedwars trap is successfully done. They'll get hit midair and then like fall. So these are just two bedwars traps. I'm thinking of a third one. A Maze of Doom. And I don't know how this will work because I'm just hoping that this will turn out like a good trap. But basically what I'm seeing with my mind is that there's this maze and then there's these skeletons that will shoot. And these skeletons will burn in the sun. Sorry guys, I got you. I have a roof for your heads. Please. Please don't burn. Please don't burn to your demise. Why are you both why were they still burning? These don't protect them from the sun? What? What in the universe? Oh, so barrier blocks don't protect from the sun. Okay. Basically this is how the maze would work. It would be like this annoying little tiny area. You'd have your skeleton troops like shoot the player. Obviously this trap doesn't look professional at all. So they might not think at all what you're making. They might think you're wasting blocks or something on the weirdest build. Basically how this would work is like it would be like a bug trap basically. A bug trap for like pro gamers. If they don't have an ender pearl, this will entirely work. So basically, this is what I call the death bug trap. It consists of like two golems. Honestly, I don't think there could only be one skeleton. But all of these will be in the thing, and I think there can also only be one golem. But it would basically be like a annoyance trap, because like there is no way that a pro gamer would die from this, but it could still have a potential kill on the pro gamer. So basically, how this would work is you'd have your trusty ender pearl, and you'd hop in, then you'd yeet it out, and you'd come back out. Honestly, you'd yeet it out. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's see where that one is. Okay. You yeet it out slightly to the side, and it could potentially save you, but that doesn't really work. This is where these come in play. I'm just thinking up of traps now. That, like, the first trap, I had, like, planned and already made for the video. The second trap I thought up, and then the third trap is like just pure chaos trying to build a successful trap. Honestly, this looks like a cool build too. So basically how the trap would work is like you'd have these you'd get in here, then you'd aim there. And then you'd potentially get out of the trap while your guy's still in there. Of course, we'd have to remove that so that they can't like potentially like have a successful build out of there. You can actually put this at your bed too. But basically these are the 3 traps. I do not know if these will be good, but I'm trying to make a subscribe button now out of random blocks. The YouTubers who are professional usually do this. They usually have like a random subscribe button in the background or an editing of a subscribe button. I'm just building a subscribe button for the video. Why? I don't even think I should do this. This is not a good waste of time. But please subscribe. No, I'm deleting that. No. Don't subscribe. Don't. That was the most dumb moment of the video. Don't subscribe. That's the first time a YouTuber probably would have ever said that to their own YouTube. Don't subscribe. Why'd I do that? There was no purpose in adding that in the video. Hold up, I just want to make a pearl thing now that teleports you no matter what. This is going to ruin a player's life, by the way. Cause like, a ender pearl and a water. Why? What happened to my voice now? Hold up, we gotta get this kelp. Where is it? There you are. Oh yeah, and the soil. Yeah, basically how this will work is you just have this weird tube. It teleports you. Basically, I don't really know how this would work. Because I'm not like a real Minecraft YouTuber, I'm just like a random Minecraft beginner. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Ah, you can't fool me. No, oh my gosh. Finally. How does this work? Do they use seagrass? I think they use seagrass. No, cause like that doesn't work. How do they build this? Whoa! I just did that kind of. Dude, how did I do this? Does it have to be really, really tall, or does it have to be soul sand? Because if I'm doing this wrong, then it has to be. Oh! So now we get it. Okay. That. And kelp can't be placed there. Okay. Then we just throw our pearl into it. Okay, I seriously am having a struggling time making this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go so high on this build. This build is going to be so tall. This isn't a trap, by the way. I'm just going to make, like, one other cool redstone, like, thing. None of them are actually lifting me up. How do you build this trap? Bro, how do people build this? I know they do something like that, but this only works. But seagrass can't be placed. Oh, finally! Okay. Dude, how tall do I have to build this thing just to make it work? This is gonna be the tallest redstone building. Not even redstone. This isn't even redstone. This video is going to get, like, worse and worse the more it goes. Oh, no. Ah, there we go. So first, you have to place this. Okay. Okay, this looks pretty good. I'm still getting teleported to the bottom. How do you make this work? Where did my ender pearl return? Dude. It's working? No! Please, please. I just need this. How do you build this? I've like literally done all I can to build a single ender pearl. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, how do people build that? What? Okay, yeah. I think this should be the end of the video. Even though it got really bad after I made the subscribe button. Don't subscribe.